Shalom. Once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of GMS, all you brothers in the four corners of the earth that pushing the truth in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. This is Brother Isaiah, a quick lesson to the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. Reporting from Guyana that what is happening in Suriname today. Right? It says Suriname demonstration against high cost of living degenerate into a riot. Now this is what happening today. This started today. Right? It's a Friday, the 17th of February 2023. And you know, these is things that we was warning about. Right? And I did some videos that even in Guyana, the cost of living is so high that people, you know, they're sending the children to school are hungry. You know, a lot of people get their children home. People going to work, you know, hungry. They're working for next to nothing money. You know, and basically, you see, this is a worldwide thing happening, and this is all because of, you know, these people are preparing to push the MOTB. Right now, it's here at the bottom here. It say a demonstration against the high cost of living in Suriname degenerate into a riot on Friday, which protesters forcing through police barriers, protecting Parliament before looting shop in the center of the capital. Paramaribo French news agent AFP reported. You know, so this is what's going on right now as we speak, right now. You know, and I'm gonna bring out some precept, but I'm gonna send some I'm gonna put up some videos where these people are looting and going on crazy. But before all of that, let me get some precepts. You know, let me get some precepts. Alright. I mean, hey, there's so much, but I don't want to make this lesson too long. Alright, and just go to 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and 16. Alright, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and 16. They say, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their king nor prince, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. Now this is exactly what is going on here. You know, this is what? This is race war starting. You know, this is this is chaos, bro. Hey, we almost at the end, man. You know, we almost at the end. It's a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be destroyed, the house shall be see, like, let me read it back one more time. You see, for because of their pride their city shall be troubled, their house shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And this is what happening, right? A lot of people, it's not on the news that these people are suffering, right? A lot of people are suffering. You know, me and the brother Yashimar, we just came out from the market, and the price of food is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You understand? It's ridiculous. You gotta choose what to buy and what not to buy. You know, the money loses the value. Right? It's chaos right now going on in this place. Right? 20 it say, behold, said the Lord, I will call together all the kings of the. Now you may jump down a little bit more. Right? Wait. Select here. No, I gotta go to 16. Right? Give me a second. Right. This is Second Ezra 16 and 17. It said, woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? Right? Talking about this great tribulation we're about to come upon these people. It said, for the beginning of sorrow and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death. You know, and I did lesson going in on what is a famine. A famine doesn't mean that they wouldn't have no food. They're going to have food, but they wouldn't have money to get the food. They wouldn't have nothing to trade for the food, right? So that is what's going to bring in race war. Now, all these things you see happening here, these people going to promise, you know, Esau's mouth is smooth as butter. He's going to promise them, hey, listen, we're going to give you food, but take this, you know, the siep, you know, take the karagma, you know. And we've been telling the people the truth, man. We've been telling them the truth, right? We told you that, hey, the siep is the MOTB, right? We told you that great famine coming. You know, this is the Most High is confirming all the words of the prophets right now. He said the beginning of sorrow and the beginning of mourning, right? The beginning of famine and great death, because that is what's going to actually happen. You know, this is what's going to happen. The famine is about to bring in real death. You understand? The beginning of war, and that is what with the food. When you're not getting food, a riot will start. The people will start looting, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evil. He said, what shall I do when these evil shall come? So this is exactly what was happening, right? And we see in these scriptures fulfilled before our eyes. He said, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as a scourge for amendment. He said, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor, because, hey, one of the things too, Suriname is known for witchcraft, right? Suriname is very high in witchcraft, very, very high in witchcraft. So it's the Most High is the one who's sending these plagues. You know, it said, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourge. It said, behold, victual shall be so cheap upon the earth. But right now, even though things are expensive, things are still cheap, because people could still, you know, go work for the next to nothing money, go, you know, and still get a plate of food or a meal, you know. But a time is coming that food, everything is going to be locked off completely unless you take the karagma. Now, to the prophets, you know, to the men of the Lord that follow Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, they shall eat, they shall drink, they shall have in abundance. You know, he said, behold, victual shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evil grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Now, what you seeing right now in Suriname is great confusion, right? It's great confusion, right? And it's great famine, you know. And it say here that and even then shall evil grow upon the earth. So things are going to get worse and worse. Things not going to get better, right? The sword, you know what? Yeah, Esau gonna come in with a sword, because right now the soldiers and police, they're protecting the parliament, right? So they're using the guns, but guess what? They're eventually going to end up, you know, try to get these people off the road. So what they're going to do, they're going to send the military in on them, right? Now there is where we was talking about. That military is going back to what? Martial law, right? Martial law is about to kick off. right? Now this is also going on in Guyana, but you know, the people, you're not really hearing about these things. No, other places too. You know, Venezuela, they have, you know, big riot there. In Brazil right now, they have chaos in Brazil, but you're not hearing these things. You see, many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So the Most High gonna, you see all these people who ignore us, who mock us on the road. Guess what? The Most High is conforming His word through the Spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Right? Right. Lamentation chapter 4 and 9. It says, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For they pine away, stricken through for want of the fruit of the field. These are things that is going to happen, right? So this is where chaos is going to happen, breaking in house, you know. They ain't going to show pity on the neighbor. Then you're going to understand that who is your neighbor. You understand? These is things. It say the hands of the pitiful woman have sown their own children. They're going to eat their own children. They're going to boil their own children. They were, and it said they were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people. So these things, great famine is coming back again. Death and destruction. You know, anyway, hey, you know, this is all I wanted, you know. This is all I wanted. You understand? This is all I wanted, you know. And hey, Brakita Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you know, for you brothers and sisters that are sincere, talk, chiefly the brothers, hey, we almost home. We almost, hey, we gonna get the hell out of here just now, bro. You know, we praying to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that this MOTB become mandatory, you know, like yesterday. You understand? So we could get it. We sick of this place, man. But nevertheless, this is you know, brother Isaiah just giving an update on what's going on around us, you know. Anyway, with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rekakudash, double honors to the apostle and elder of GMS, all you brothers in the four corners of the earth that pushing the truth in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. Abad Babal.